Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here. Yes, here we are, both of us in the Pacific Northwest. And I just am excited. So, guys, come on in, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, grab whatever you got, and grab your honey, and grab your animal, and bring them in. And we are talking today about the joy of animals. That is our theme for Sunday, and I'm super excited. We've got Sarah May all the way from the UK. So excited! Thank you for being here, Sarah. And I'm just going to wait. Guys, come on in, introduce yourself. We'll wait a couple minutes, Shawna, and then we'll introduce you to everybody. And Dee Dee, hello. Thank you for joining. Emmy, hello. Thank you for being here. Um, Dee Dee, remind me where you're watching from. Martin Burke, all the way from Ireland. So we've got UK in the house. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So glad to have you guys on here today. Sharon, good evening. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the glare, guys. I haven't figured out the lighting stuff yet, so you got to forgive me in the new place. It's just a little bit crazy. There we go. There we go. That's better. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. Dorothy, good to see you. Maricela, so good to see you, my friend. So glad to have you here. Pittsburgh, that's correct. I forgot about that. Pittsburgh. Yeah, don't know about, guys. I hope you can see me okay. I don't know about this lighting. It's a little bit off kilter. There we go. We'll figure that out. Patty, hi to Shauna. Patty Engman, hello. And that's Willow barking because she's excited about the joy of animals. And it's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. It was, I think, I don't know, out here it was like no more than 80 degrees today. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Um, the lighting is okay. Thank you. Janelle, aloha, all the way from Hawaii. I want Hawaii. They're right next door to each other in my head. So good to have you, Janelle. Thanks for being here. Okay, well, without further ado, I want to introduce my friend Shauna. Now, Shauna, we met. Shauna was the part of the Celebrate Your Life 2021 speaker program. And she got to work with Liz Dawn and Sunny Dawn Johnston. And you had some great people in your class. In fact, Emmy was one of them in your class. And so excited to have you on here tonight. We just connected, and I'm like, hey, why don't you come on a live? I think that would be awesome. I think it'd be great. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Connie and Susan. I am doing well, Susan. Hope you're doing well as well. So Shauna, welcome. Welcome,
I'm
welcome, welcome.
I'm so happy to be here. Woohoo! Pacific Northwest, a beautiful day here indeed. It's like not too hot, not too cold. It's so nice today. It's beautiful.
It is, especially when I don't have air conditioning. It's very nice to be here. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. Celebrate Your Life is a great class. And last time they gave a discount. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Um, so, Shauna, tell everybody what you do. I mean, I could introduce you, but I like you to tell people what you do.
All right, I love it. So I am an animal communicator. So animal intuitive. So what I do is I help people gather insights from their pet's perspective, right? So maybe like, hey, why is my pet doing this behavior? Or my pet passed on, or my pet is transitioning, right? Or we got this new pet. How are things going? Anything is kind of on the gamut for that with their pet. So that's so nice to be able to give people those insights from their pets, right? Because we all have that communication that we do with our pets all the time, as I'm sure you know with your two fur babies, right? They let you know. They let us know.
They let us know. And here's a way to contact you. HappyTailsIntuitiveAnimalMassage.com. So you do massage for animals as well?
Yes.
Wow. That's awesome. That is
Mhm.
awesome. Yes, Connie, this is the new house. It's not set up. So I tried to find a corner that wasn't that bad. So hopefully this is okay, this corner of the house. Um, Good evening, Denise. Good to see you. I'm glad that you could pop on too. Thank you for being here, my friend. So how did this all start for you? How did animal communication start?
Oh my gosh, I love that question. So I have always been in tune to animals, right? As a little kid, I always just connected with them so much, right? And in my adult life, I happened to be at a good friend's event. She's a psychic medium, and after the event, we were chatting about how her and her now husband had just acquired this new pet, this new cat. And I had started to describe the cat. I was like, "Oh, she's this color. She's kind of small. Her personality's like this." And I didn't realize what I was doing. It just kind of came natural. And she just kind of stood back like, whoa, wait a minute. And she had asked me if I ever had thought about doing animal communication. And I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. So after that, I started to read all I could on the subject, take classes. And then I realized, like, wow, I've been doing this my whole life, but I just needed to fine tune it and, get more. Now I gather more insights. It's super cool.
Do you think is it easier for you? Because we've had some animal communicators on as well, and
Nice.
everybody is different, right? So, is it easier for you to get information from animals that have passed, or are living animals, which is or is it about the same?
It's about the same. It's about the same. And I have to say, one of my biggest passions, I mean, I love connecting with animals that aren't living, but one thing I really like to offer for people is after an animal has passed on, it's so hard for people. And a lot of people don't understand that grief. So I really love to be able to offer those sessions, getting them messages from their pets, because that's one of the hardest thing, right? Because they're such a part of our lives. So
And guys, stay tuned because we are going to do a couple of those type of sessions. So so please stay tuned. Now for you, is the information like do you actually hear it? Do you feel it? Do you see it? Are they giving you images? How do you get your information?
oh my gosh, great question. So, all of the above. So, when I first started doing this, my main sense is claircognizance, right? So, it's just that sensation, that feeling. I know just the information just downloads to me. And then sometimes they'll send me a picture, a sound, a scent. Sometimes I'll get a sensation in my body. And then other times I might get like a weird craving of like, wait, why do I like all of a sudden want lamb's lung, which that's not something I would want to eat. So I definitely know, like, here you go. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Well, and I think somebody I talked to, they're like, I could actually taste the tuna. It
yeah,
was just like, I'm like, oh my God, that's really funny. That is
yeah.
funny. Hello, Rose, and hello, Pat Johnson. Oh, Pat, new picture. I like it. Um, and here is your Facebook page. Happy Tales Intuitive Animal Massage, Shawna Marie Fisher. Very good, very, very good. Emmy has a question. Elias says it takes about 40 days. That was my next question, my dear. You're so smart. Elias says it takes about 40 days to be able to communicate with a human who has passed. And I have to say, guys, that's for me. That is for me because some people that I know, they're like, oh, we can do it whenever. Or I know Lisa Williams in her training always likes to wait 3 months at least. How much time before an animal can come through?
That is a great question. And first, I just have to comment. I cannot not comment. Sarah's profile picture of her dog is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sarah, I know. So isn't so cute.
So cute.
So sweet.
So cute. So yeah, so I was like, okay, sorry to get sidetracked, but that question,
Okay.
that's such a great question. So I can actually communicate with the pet like the same day or the next day, right? I've had sessions where I've done that. And it really kind of is up to the person's comfort, right? Because not everybody might be ready for that. And then some people really need that right then at that moment. So
Right. Right. Awesome.
mhm.
Hi, Abby. Good to see you. Ellen Jane, good to see you. Now, I like this question. Susan says, my dog has been acting weird lately. I was just wondering what shifted and what is Why is he staring at the walls? It's creeping me out so bad. And she put that there. So, Susan, here's my thing for you. Has anybody passed? Has anybody passed recently? Or have you been thinking about somebody that has passed? Because that's the hit that I get. How about you, Shauna?
Oh my gosh, I get the same exact hit because as I was reading that, I wanted to look up to my wall, to the ceiling. It's like, oh, somebody coming down from the heavens. There's like these little light splashes and little energy that your dog is sensing, is what I pick up on. So,
Now, and there goes Willow to let you know that it's happening.
right.
So, they say that cats are more sensitive than dogs are. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Because cats totally pick up on that. Like my cat, sometimes he'll just be like looking at the wall or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude, you're creeping me out. And then I'm like, okay, let me tune in. What is it he's looking at? Is it a shadow or is there like some
Right.
wonky presence here? What
Right.
is that? Yeah.
Hello, Frank. This is my friend Frank, you guys, from Greece. Frank and I, back in the States, back in the southeast side of Chicago, we went to grammar school together from first grade all the way to sixth grade. And then Frank moved to Greece, and I moved out of the southeast side of Chicago and went to the north shore of Chicago. So good to see you. Good to see you, Frank. Hope you and the family are doing well. I am now, Frank, in the Pacific Northwest. So I am in Camas, Washington. So super cool. Braden, good morning to you from Brisbane. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I'm so excited too. Braden's coming to my intuitive mindset group that we're going to do, which I will tell everybody a little bit later. So I wanted to ask another question, and this would be about when an animal passes. Okay, and I have my take, and I just want to hear yours. When an animal passes, is it possible down the road that they can come back to us?
Absolutely, 100%. And I actually have that experience and have had pets in my life where they have been with me before, like a cat, like a dog I had. He came back as a cat, and he came back in similar coloring, similar name, and so that absolutely can happen 100%. Yep.
I love that because I had a dog. His name was Duke. Duke was a German Shepherd Collie. Now, my parents adopted me when I was 18 months old. Duke was already 14. So Duke lived up to 21 years old. Crazy,
Wow.
right? So
Wow.
then we go down the road, down the years, and let's see. Okay, so and six. So we'll take that as okay. So around my late 30s, early 40s, I I had one dog. She was a German Shepherd Lab, and we wanted to get another dog after my dad died. And this dog, I was staring at the anti-cruelty, and there was just something about his eyes, just something about him. I didn't know what it was. So I called up an animal communicator many years ago, and she said that he's telling me that he's been with you before. And I said, huh? And she said, same breed, German Shepherd Collie. And she's saying that he's telling me he was royalty. His name was royalty, either Duke or Prince or something like that. And I'm like, it just floored me. And I was, kind of new to all this. And I was like, wow, fascinating, fascinating. Um, okay. I pet
Wow.
that. I pet
That
sat different
is
dogs. Yes,
that
weird, right?
is that is so amazing. That is so amazing. And you know what? I didn't know. So I was adopted too. Like I was adopted too when I was about, what was it, like a little under 2 years old too. And I have to say, as you were telling that story, there's something about your dog Willow came into my mind. Like Willow has been with you before. Like Willow's essence has been with you before.
Hmm, interesting. Okay,
Yeah, I
we'll
don't know.
see about
Something
that.
about that, about Willow. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Um, Doris, good to see you. Emmy says, I pet set different dogs that stared at the same spot on the wall over a period of years. I assume the spot was a dog that had passed, but could be a human. Yeah, sure. Abby says, my dog is 10. Lately, all she does is sleep. Or she's doing the same thing that Susan's dog is doing, just staring into space. Is this doggy dementia or is she seeing spirit?
Ooh, and so I feel like with your dog, Abby, it's a little bit of both. So I feel like it's seeing spirits, and then I feel like so there's a thing that dogs get with doggy dementia called sundowners. So I feel like it could be like the start of a sundowner. There's like the start of I feel like your dog is like has little bits where like I'm really present and little bits of like, okay, wait, like kind of out of sorts a little bit. So it's a little bit of both is what I pick up on.
Now, Shawna, do you have to like when I talked to this other animal communicator many years ago, she needed to get a picture of the dogs or the animals involved. Do you need that? Do you just need a name? How do you operate?
Yeah, so when I have my sessions with people, it's a great question. I have them send me a picture with the pet's name. Now, I've done it before without the picture. Like it can certainly be done without the picture at different psychic fairs and different events I've been at where I haven't had the picture. And just having the picture just helps kind of dive in a little bit deeper sometimes. So,
sure. Yeah. Hello, Dina. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Susan says, oh my God, I hope it's not doggy dementia. Abby says, Susan, I agree 100%. Thanks. So I think for me, like when I do my psychic medium stuff, there are animals that do come through. Now, I don't say that I am an animal communicator, but I definitely get, like, I remember talking to this one client and I said, I keep on getting the number 4 and then it's a pet's name or it's like Roscoe or Bosco or something like that. And she said, oh my God, my brother's dog, Bosco, died 4 years ago and he hasn't really, my brother hasn't been the same since. I go, well, Bosco's coming in to say hello. And I mean, out of all the names, I don't know why. And normally I don't get that clear of a name. So it was fascinating. What is, oh, this is Jangalang. He lived to be almost 13 years old. I want to know when they pass, do they miss us too?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. They miss us too. And they send us signs and symbols and messages all the time. And I'm sure you know this with Elias, with what you do, is sometimes the signs and symbols are easily overlooked because it could just be the simplest thing. Like you see a butterfly or you hear a song or just anything like that. Now, to kind of give you an example, my yellow lab Luna that passed away, she was just my heart dog, right? And after she passed, I kept seeing this truck that said Heartland Express. And I never saw that truck until after she passed. And I still see that truck now sometimes, if I'm struggling with something or she's on my mind, it comes to be. So just pay attention to those because they miss us and they send us those signs that they're there with us.
I think that's just wonderful, and they mean so much to us. I know that one of my friends that I did John Holland's training in mediumship, Rhiannon, she's been on here before, and she refers to not like a pet mom or a doggy mom or doggy dad. She says guardian, which I really like because we are really truly, we're not there. Yes, we own them, but we really own them? I love the word guardian because we're just we're really taking care. We're in charge. We are their guardians. Just like they guard us, we guard them.
Absolutely.
Pat has a question. Do you also communicate with pets who have crossed over? Yes. My beloved cat Smokey died about 14 years ago. Occasionally when I'm just waking up, I feel him walking up my body. It brings me comfort. Is this common?
Yes. So I do communicate with pets that cross over, and I feel that presence that you feel with him. That's him. He's showing me that he likes to kind of like walk, like he's showing me the covers over you, and it's like he's kind of making an indentation in the covers, like you can feel his paw prints and feel his purr and feel his presence. And they do that to bring us comfort. It's beautiful. And it's beautiful you're paying attention to that. It's
Right.
awesome.
Janelle says, around 3:30 a.m., my husky starts having anxiety. Is she picking up on my new guide?
So yeah, so she's picking up on what I got from that. She's picking up on downloads that are coming to you and her because you guys are working in sync and together.
Right. So true. So true.
Mhm. Yeah.
Robin says, our Amber, German Shepherd, 9.5, we lost her brother, Shadow, in February, and we swear that he's around. She's chasing something. She's been overly itchy. Any feeling about that?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. Any of those that have a pet that passed, because it's so hard. So I definitely feel that is the chase that's going on. Like, here, I'm here. Like, okay, like you want to have some fun. So I'm going to bring in some fun. And the itching, I feel like it's something like I want to itch my chest right now. Something with like dogwood grass or something with like some sort of like grass and seeds, like a little allergy pollen thing is going on with that. So.
And it's funny that you say that, Robin, because and Shawna, Harry and Willow have been itching too a lot. So I think it's the heat. It's been so hot, and of course with them, these two, I think it's just, hi, we're in 4 hotel rooms, 4 different nights, and now we're going to an Airbnb, and we've been in the car for 6 hours for 5 days, and hotel, and then Airbnb, and now here. So I think they're just like, hey, what's going on? So
They're like, are we staying? What are we doing? Like, okay.
yeah,
They're probably like each talking to each other, like, okay, how do you think how long is dad going to keep us at this place? What do you guys think? Right? They're probably talking to
they're
each
probably
other.
talking right, going, okay, well, this smells right. Here's the blanket that smell. So this is how crazy I was, you guys. I didn't wash any of the blankets, their blankets, my blankets I washed, but I didn't wash any of their blankets because I wanted them to know that their smell is still there. Now, there's one blanket that I did wash at the Airbnb because I wanted it to. It was on the bigger couch that I had, and I'm like, well, we need to wash this because it's going to be on this couch. And if I'm sleeping on the couch by accident, if I fall asleep on the couch, I like to like have the couch smell good because they love sleeping on the couch with me. And it's funny, they will they will sit there and just be snuggly, and then we go upstairs, and it's funny because I put down, guys, if any of you have a tripod, they have these low tack carpet sticky things that you could put on the stairs. It doesn't move, but you can peel it up right away. So I
Oh,
got, yeah, because I'm afraid with Willow slipping and falling on the wood. I just don't want that to happen. So, but I'm telling you, Shauna and everybody else, she goes up those stairs so quickly, and down, she like looks at it first, and then she just, but missing her front legs, she does really, really well.
yeah, they
Really well.
adapt really, really well to that. And I love that you didn't wash those blankets and those sticky pads. I didn't know about that. I know that on wood floors, if you have a dog that might slip as they get older or, different mobility issues, if you put down yoga mats, that can help give them
Oh.
traction, yoga mats. But I didn't know about the carpet things. That's
Yeah,
cool.
the carpet thing, and then I bought one, two, three. I have 3 runners that I bought,
Yeah.
and I'll show you guys. Part of the mess, everybody. But if you see, like, so I put like the, I'll put one of their things, like their little cute little crate things. They don't have a crate. Oops, where am I? They don't have a crate anymore. But a crate thing, then I'll put the blanket on top, and yep, there. See, boxes. You guys see all the boxes, 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 boxes. Okay.
But
Um,
runners are great too. That's
yeah,
super great too. Yeah.
that's a good thing. Okay, more comments. Hang on one second. Going back, going back, going back. So sorry. Hello, Irma. Good to see you. Robin says that makes sense. Thank you. Susan says my bully has had ear infection after another. After another. The vet said it's heat and humidity running, having on the dog's ears. Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah.
I
That's,
bet
oh,
you.
that's
Running
hard when that
havoc. Yeah,
happens. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
Deb. Good to see you. Abby says we've adopted a feral cat. We named her Sasha. She never would stay in. 100%, but she always slept inside. One night she was so strange and skittish. The next morning I found she had been hit by a car. Oh my
Oh.
God. We buried her in the yard. My son misses her so badly. He says he dreams about her. Is that a visitation?
Yes, and oh, sending you so much love because that's such a hard thing. She says she comes by your son's head. I come by his head and by the top of his pillow. She says I curl up with him and visit him and send him love.
Rose, are you still on? Do you mind doing one reading? I know
No,
you're
I don't
answering
mind at
questions.
all.
Okay.
No, this is fun. I'm game for anything. I'm good.
Okay. Rose, are you still here? I just want to make sure. Uh, so your pods arrived. Yeah, my pods arrived, and my bookcase, the ones that has my mom and dad's picture on, the one that you guys love so much. Well, it broke. All the shelves came down, so completely gone. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you. Um, why is my dad's dog favorite? Why is my dad's dog favorite thing rocks?
Because I'm curious about it. That's what I tune into right there. It's like I'm curious. Why can't I chew on it? Why can't I chew on it? I keep trying. I keep trying.
That's
That's
cute.
yeah.
That is cute. Lauren says, I have three dogs, but I was hospitalized when we got the third one. I feel like that one specifically is my guardian. She picks up on me not feeling well and is very protective over me. Can they actually sense that something is going on with me? Also, we had a yellow lab that was a little older, and we felt like he was sick, but he waited to make sure the puppy was trained before he left us. And I see many similarities between the both of them. So cute.
Wow. It's almost like they cross path. It's like I feel like they cross path and it's like I just want to put my hand on my heart and give you like a big heart hug. It's like that dog is there, like knows when you need that extra comfort. Like I'm there, I give you comfort. I guard over you. It's
Yeah.
beautiful when they do that.
Rose, normally I would have you come on the screen with us, but I know your story, so I'll share it a little bit and then you can just type in. So give me 1 second. Let me just go to Abby says, thanks. I'll tell them. Braden this is a great question. Why do dogs eat their own poop?
Because it's like a fiber that they're missing. So they eat that because it's like a kind of nutrient that they're missing. And for some reason, they just like the taste and texture sometimes. It's like, I know one of my dogs love, I like to call it kitty roca. It's like, no, it's
Ugh.
not a good kind of almond roca. It's like, no,
No, no,
no.
no, no, no,
Like,
no.
it's like, no.
Jessica said, and then we'll go to you, Rose. We moved about 8 months ago. My one dog is now freaking out in her crate, almost like she's scared to be in there now. Any thoughts on this?
So she says if you move the crate a little bit, so change the angle of it where it goes like this, and if there's something where it's facing the opposite direction, the way the door is, and if you could put like a blanket or something over the top of the crate so it's covered the sides and the back, that'll help to kind of give me more comfort and to have me go in there when it's open too sometimes, so just so I can reassociate good with it.
Yeah, that would be good too. Like, almost Jessica put a treat in there or something. And like Shawna said, leave the door open, just let her go in. That would be great. All right. So Rose, uh, please correct me if I don't say this story right. So Rose, her 2-year-old cat passed away a couple days ago, actually. Is it okay can you pick up anything? Rose, do you have any particular questions you want to ask? Jessica, thanks. Thanks. Um, okay, we'll go to your question in a second. Well, while we're waiting for Rose to type, do all animals feel bad weather coming?
Some of them do. I feel like they're definitely in tune to that. Like the animal that pops right into my head first is horses. Like horses, then like dogs and cats are kind of together with that. They absolutely pick up on and sense that. They know. They're so in tune to stuff.
Willow, when the barometric thing does its thing when it changes, she's really in tune with it. Like she knows when the rainstorm is coming, and she gets a little kind of a little freaked out a little bit before a rainstorm. Okay, Rose, is there any questions that you want to ask Shawna? I know we have a slight delay with StreamYard.
It's okay, yeah. So it's interesting. So I have stuff coming to me before she's typing. It's like there's
Sure.
something about my head, and like something happened. Oh, I see her comment. I think that might be something happened with my head, and it was like a really kind of fluky thing. And it's almost like it makes me feel like it's you didn't miss something. She's like, you didn't miss something. It was like that something happened in her brain that like short circuited and misfired. It's like, it makes me think of like, the only analogy I can think of, like somebody that was struck by lightning. It just like it just short circuits, like something short circuited in my brain. And I came into your life as quickly as I left, and you didn't miss anything. There was no way you could have known. And that's, you gave me so much love and comfort. And I love how you kind of sat with me and you had me in that special little bed, and how you just were by my side and by my side, and how you send me love, and you gave me that grace of love, like that's you gave me that comfort that I needed, and I'm so grateful for that.
Rose says her sister Molly also has been sitting in the spot where Mandy passed.
Yeah, she says I feel that there, and I'm trying. What's this is so sweet, because Molly says I'm trying to like have that love, have that be light there, to bring light there. I'm trying to bring light and have love there, and have love there.
She went off her feed for about a week.
Oh, oh,
Mm.
so hard.
And it's I had a cat, my one and only cat. I had a cat. He was 10, and he was such a great cat. He was the coloring of a tabby, a gray tabby, but he was tabby and Siamese mixed.
Oh, I
So he
love
had
Siamese. Oh,
blue eyes, and very talkative. Really a beautiful cat. Well, he died. Um, he had a tumor on his brain, and
mm,
he died at 10 years old.
oh,
It just and he couldn't walk. Like, he got up and he fell over, and it
oh,
was the weirdest thing. Like just so bizarre. I feel, and let me know about this, because I've told clients this, and this is just my thought. I think animals are in our life for so many reasons. They teach unconditional love. They teach so many things, right?
yeah,
I think part of them is that they take on our emotional pain, so we don't process it as disease.
absolutely, 100%. I believe that 100% that they do that.
Yeah.
They do so much, and I feel like sometimes too, what they also do is they mirror things for us, to show us maybe things that maybe like, oh, maybe I'm a little anxious right now. I'm not realizing I'm anxious. So your dog or cat might show you that anxiety, or other things that are going on with you. They can show you that. And then a thing with cats too that I just want to bring up is things with cats. A lot of times when there's a medical thing going on with a cat, they hide it so well, because they're such stoic animals. A lot of times cats are, they mask that so
Yeah.
well.
Oh, you froze. Sorry,
Uh,
Susan.
oh,
Uh, Amy says, do animals choose their time to die?
I feel like they do, just like people do, because I believe that, just like people, like when it's our time, I believe we choose that, and I believe animals, they definitely do the same thing. So yeah, good
Um,
question.
Rose says, thank you. That is really helpful. Mandy was the light and joy of the family, so full of fun and joy. And Rose says, that is interesting. My sister passed almost 5 months exactly. So her
Wow.
sister passed 5 months prior. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A couple of months ago, my ex came over to discuss our separation, and one of our dogs cooked his, oh, hooked his leg. Wait, cooked? Hooked
Cocked
his,
his leg.
cocked his leg and heel. Okay. Caught his leg and heel on the sofa besides where he was sitting. Why would our dog, oh, cocked his leg. I got it, cocked his leg up and peed. Okay, sorry. Cocked his leg and peed on the sofa beside where he was sitting. Why would our dog pee where his dad was sitting?
because of all the emotion and stuff going on. I was like, I'm gonna pee to like let it out, like that I'm, upset about this, and this is like stressing me out, and I am upset about this. And it's reminded me of a story. So when I was married, I had to go pick some things up at my ex-husband's, and I brought our two dogs with them. And secretly, I actually brought the two dogs because I knew that would upset him, which probably wasn't very nice of me, but I did. I brought them because I knew that would upset him. And one of them like knocked down these two stool chairs that he had, and the other one like peed in a perfect cinnamon roll right on his carpet. So they were probably like, "Hey, you're a jerk, dude." So they just, so they picked
Wow.
up on that energy, right? So they were probably picking up on the energy that I knew, so it was whatever was going on with that other dog. They, were sensing that energy. So I don't know.
That's
Crazy,
interesting.
huh?
That is crazy. That is super crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going. Hang on, I just pressed the wrong button by accident. Hang
Oh no.
on. Okay, there we go. Oh God, that's too bright. Hang on.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Hello, Priscilla. No worries. Connie says I had a horse named Moonshine. That's a cute name. Is she waiting for
For
what, Connie? For. She waiting for. Let me know. Lauren, we are getting a new puppy in the late fall who isn't even born yet, but I have such a big feeling that her and I will have a great connection. My animals are definitely my lifesavers, especially for my bad days. I'm so excited for the new pup to come into our family. That's really cool.
oh,
Oh, uh, it
okay,
is
okay. So
it's
yeah,
Moon.
so with you, Lauren, and then I'll go to Connie. With you, Lauren, I feel like it's like just light. I see this puppy just like bringing up light. It's like you see like the sun rise. Like this puppy is going to bring light, and you're just going to have such a connection, right? There's going to be such a connection that you're going to feel, and it's amazing. And is Moonshine waiting for you? Like Moonshine, I see is like looking out over you. I'm here. I send you, flakes of. I picked up like flakes of gold dust, like gold energy. So whatever that is. There.
Braden says thanks. I thought he was telling his dad he needs to move home. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If the dog saw my ex, I don't know. Harry loves everybody though. Harry's like such a lover. Harry is. I mean, he's so happy. It's so funny when they're. I mean, they're both rescues, but
Oh.
Harry is a lab plothound mix. Yeah. So, and plot hounds are brindle. So he's got this black lab all over, and then he's got white speckled chest, and he's got one white toe, and he's got brindle like towards the back part of him. So
Oh.
super, super sweet. And I've never heard of Catahoula leopards, but that's what Willow is.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Let's see. Let me just make sure that I got everybody. Hi, Lindsay. Good evening. Both my animals found me when I didn't know I needed them. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
they do.
Exactly.
They totally find us. And sometimes we don't even know we're like expecting them. It's just you have that connection. Like when I got my dog Nugget, I was not planning to get like a 3-month-old puppy, but I was just drawn to her when I went to the Humane Society, and I just knew. And same with my dog Coolip. I got her after my Luna passed away, and she's a Australian Shepherd Spaniel mix, and I was
Mm.
thinking I would get another lab again, but I was pulled to her, and they just find us when we need them.
I have to show you this picture, everybody, all of you that love animals, and pardon me because I have to find it really quickly. But uh, it's a puppy, and
Oh,
so cute. So get this. This puppy is an Australian, because you just said Australian Shepherd. It's an Australian Shepherd Labradoodle mix.
oh, oh my gosh. Oh, that dog is so cute. Oh my gosh.
And her name is Luna.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so
So,
cute.
so cute. All
So
right.
cute. Oh,
Sorry, how to say that.
I love it.
Um, Braden says the dogs cry at the front door when they hear him turn up. They get so excited. Yeah.
Yeah. They
They do.
know. They're like,
They know.
hey, it's like, how
Yep.
do they know the sound of our car? Because they know our energy and they feel that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. My mom would say, "Who rescued who?" And Sue Melman, I have that bumper that I have a magnet that's a paw print. It said, "Who rescued who?" on it.
I love that. Look at her yellow lab. Oh, beautiful.
So cute.
Cute.
Growing up, I had Siamese named Cinnamon. She lived to be 21. I still feel her around me. I almost feel like she was human. They're so special,
Mhm.
so special. Dorothy, I need one of those. They're just, my friend Maggie just got Luna because she's getting ready for her other dog to transition, and she thought that would be good. Rose says, I have this invisible sign that cats welcome. That say cats welcome. They find my backyard. All my cats are from my backyard in the last 10 years. Wow. Usually it's pregnant strays. I have a small feral colony in my backyard now.
Oh,
Wow. Wow,
bless your
Rose.
heart, Rose. Bless your heart. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Labradoodles are human. I swear, she understands what we're saying. Yep. They're,
Oh my gosh. And that I'm so glad that you brought that up because that brings me to an interesting point because they do, right? But I love to tell people and show people in the animal communication work I do is our animals, they know exactly what we're saying, whether we say it out loud or we don't say it out loud, they know like what we're thinking and all of that. They're so in tune.
because when we think, guys, everybody, we're thinking, and when we think and pictures come up and they pick up those pictures. Dogs and cats pick up, right, Shauna? They pick up
Yeah.
pictures. Like, you don't tell them sit down, you show them. Like when
Yeah.
I tell Harry, we're going to be driving. I told Willow too, but I always tell Harry first. I'm like, we're driving for 5 days, so I show him in my mind. I'm like, when the sun comes up, it then goes down.
Yeah.
And I show it to him 5 times, so he knows that we're in the car for 5 days. And that,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
so helpful. And I actually recommend people do that if they're going on a trip too. Like I'm going to be gone 5 sleeps, right? Or also too, if they're having a behavior that they don't want their animal to do, like if they have a cat that's scratching on the couch and then they keep sending the picture of the cat scratching on the cat is like, well, what the heck? You want me to scratch on the couch and then you're yelling at me? So it's like, be careful with those pictures that you send out, right? So,
right, totally, totally.
yeah.
Um, Lindsay says to Emmy that Hazel, her dog, was with him when he passed, her dad. I believe his last words were to her. She has been a blessing to us for 10 years. I also have a cat we found in their front yard, my therapy animals. Yep, I believe it. Um, we have to spell no. Yep, we spell in front of her. Who's nuts? No, you know what?
Yes.
I when I'm talking the phone with friends, guys, and I say, well, I think the animals have to go OUT. If I say the word, they know what it is clearly, and then if I even say EAT, they know what that is.
Yeah.
And here's a weird thing: I don't know how the dogs know when there's a UPS, a mail truck, or FedEx. These
Right?
guys go crazy. They go
They
crazy.
they know, right? They know when it's right there, right? It's like,
Yeah,
whoa. It's
yeah,
like, yeah, they're so
yeah.
good.
And UPS came twice today. I was really excited. I got my new rug, which I was super
Ooh.
excited about. So I have to undo the boxes first. I just can't. I have a system. And then I got new towels. Are always exciting.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
have to show you real quick. I know we're talking about the joy of animals, guys, but I just have to show you this really quickly.
Hey,
Okay.
you know
So
what? It's actually good that you're showing that because you know what, Elias, it's a good reminder. Animals want us to bring more joy into our life. So these things are bringing you joy. So it ties right in, right? Because the animals want us to
totally,
do that for ourselves.
totally.
Yeah.
So that's the kitchen tile. That
Ooh.
is, yeah, green and blue. And then we're going to do primary colors. So the curtains
Ooh.
and the towels are going to be red.
How fun. I
Yeah.
love it. Oh my
And
gosh.
I've got a red microwave. microwave, and we have a red toaster. So, and then
Oh my gosh.
my mom, from back her day, it's from the 30s, you guys. It's a Red Riding Hood cookie jar that I have. So I'll give you guys a tour once everything is set up. Anyway,
I
I
love it.
want to.
I love red. I have a red couch. I have a red microwave and a red KitchenAid mixer too. So I'm right there with you on the red
Absolutely
train. It's
love
good.
it, love it.
Yeah.
Um, do you believe dogs use the same part of the brain to count as humans?
Oh my gosh, that's an interesting question. What I just heard is I'm like tuning into my dogs to ask that. They're like they just said we use different parts of our brain. We don't have to use the same part all the time. We just use it. It's good.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
UPS truck. Do dogs know by the sound of the engine? Could be. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I
Maybe.
yeah, I feel like the sound of the engine, and then they can just feel the vibe because the UPS drivers, they have that certain vibe. And actually, there's a thing called UPS dogs. So I have a friend up in Seattle. Her dog loves the UPS truck, and he's like posed with a picture with one of the UPS drivers. And he has a
Oh,
UPS hat
cool.
that he wears,
Oh,
and
that's
yeah,
cute.
it's so cute.
I find that if I look into cats' eyes and I focus, we can communicate with each other. I have a huge connection to all cats, big or small. I love that, Pat. That's cool.
Right. Well, and you know what it is that communication with animals, it's in the eyes. But what I like to tell people too is it's that heart to heart communication. It's
Yes.
not up here in our head, it's with the depths of our soul, which is through our eyes and through our heart, right?
And you bring up a good point, guys. In my workshop in the intuitive mindset group, we're going to talk about what our heart whispers and what's our heart whisper for our intuitive talk. So that's a good point. My mom had a red stove. I love that your mom had a red stove. Yes, Lindsay, it is a McCoy cookie jar. Very good. Yes. Um, why do we say we're putting our pets down?
Yeah, I don't know why people say that. It's like, it's kind of hard because it's like, putting down, euthanize. I never understood why people say that. I say it's just, it's more of like they're passing over, they're transitioning. To me, I resonate more with that. I'm
Yeah.
taking them to transition or to, yeah, just, I don't know, putting down, or just, I don't know.
Rose says my mom used to say that cats would know when I was coming home before I got there. They went to the door and waited. Wow,
Oh,
that's so cool.
sweet.
Hi, Patty. Um, I love horses. I do. I love horses. Here's a weird thing. So when I was younger, we used to go to this place. I always used to laugh about it when I was a kid. French Lick, Indiana. And they had a beautiful resort there, and they had a pony ride and stuff. And my dad bought an investment, which was a horse. So he bought a pony. Now, did I ever get to ride it? No, it was just an investment, so it wasn't. I got anything, but I do love horses. I just think they're just majestic animals. Um, I love feeding them apples. I just get a little nervous when my hand gets close because I'm like, oh, I know that you got a good bite. So I'm just like, I try to put my hand as flat as possible, and then I do that. So yeah, love, 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 love horses. And thank
Horses
you,
are amazing.
thank
Yeah.
you. I have to go now. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you, Braden. You too, and we'll talk soon, my friend. Um, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I tried to spell things out, but Hazel knows Potty. If I spell it, she runs to the door. That's hysterical. I do before we, sign off, I do want to say, guys, if you want to find out more about Shawna and you want to obviously go to Shawna's website, but on Sundays at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, you are on your own YouTube channel, you're on your Facebook Live, and you're on your business page doing readings, correct?
Yeah, uh-huh. Every Sunday night I do little readings, and it's so fun because I want
Awesome.
people to experience what it's all about. It's fun.
Yes, so true. So true. Lauren says, okay, so I promise we aren't crazy, but my family and I sometimes talk to our dogs because they all three have such big personalities. When the animals communicate with you, do they have a different voice? Also, do they think we're crazy when we're making up their dialogue?
Oh my gosh, they definitely do not think we're crazy when we're making up their dialogue. And yes, they do have different voices. Because I once communicated with this cat that was like, I wear a smoking jacket. And it was like, I remember there was an animal that I communicated with that had like an English accent, or like it was like a dog that was like a motorcycle. Like, I would ride a motorcycle if I was a person. So yeah, they have
That's cute.
it's fun. Yeah.
That's cute. Um, Sarah says this dog, meaning the one in her picture, recognizes the music of adverts, so advertise commercials with animals, so she can throw herself at the TV and have a bark. We play on the hopping TV channels often.
Oh, isn't it so cute when they do that? My one dog, she'll like move her head like this and this and watching different things. It's like animals, they love it. It's so cute.
Willow does the same thing. Willow will look at the TV and she'll turn her head and stuff. Dorothy says, I had a horse that always bit my butt when I'm freezing his water in the winter. That's cute.
He was like, hurry up, hurry up.
Hurry up. Yep. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. So anything else, anything you got coming up, Shawna? Any classes that you're doing?
I don't have any classes coming up, but I'm actually working on that right now. I'm working on adding some new services and new things on my website. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited. So
and
yeah. So there might be a class. Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and let me just get to it real quick. Dun, 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 dun.
Don't you have a cool animal thing coming up? I thought you had a cool thing coming up.
I do. So here is Shawna's website, Happy Tales Intuitive Animal Massage.com. And then here's the Facebook. So you guys can have that once again. I do have an animal spirit workshop coming up on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central. It is via Zoom. So if you guys are not part of the Inner Collective, my private group, it's $20. If you're part of the Inner Collective, the monthly membership, then it's free. So you'll need the Zoom link. So if you're interested, you can email me at elias@eliaspatras.com. Soon to come, guys. Soon. I have to, after I unpack. We will have admins if you're listening. We will have an admin at eliaspatras.com email. So that'll be exciting. Thank you very much for that, Sarah. Yes. So here's what I want to tell you guys. The Inner Collective is here. It's a we do a once a month workshop. We have a once a month live reading for groups, and then we have a guided meditation, which is going to change. I'll let you guys know about that. But then also you get 10% off products or any additional workshops. So the workshop that I'm doing, Shawna and everybody else, is a 12-week program. It's combining life coaching with intuitive tutoring. Sometimes when information comes into our crown, what we do with our negative self-talk is we squeeze it, and then it doesn't come through properly, or comes like little drips. And my goal is to teach people on how to cancel the noise and the static that we tell ourselves from the outside world, old beliefs that we have replayed, and how we can tap into our natural intuitive senses.
That sounds amazing, Elias. I love it.
And there's that. But I'm excited for you, my dear. I want to, first of all, anybody have any final questions for Shawna? Yeah. Thank you so much for being on. Would you come back?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. This has been so much fun. Heck yeah. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And hang on before we we, I want to thank you again personally after we're off the air.
Yes.
Okay, let me just make sure that I didn't miss anything. It's the only thing I don't like, you guys, about StreamYard is sometimes it skips comments.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad for it. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any other questions. So Shawna, thank you so much for being here. But
Oh,
hold on once we're done. Guys,
okay.
I want to thank everybody. Oh, there was a question from Lauren. Okay, I didn't see it. Let's see. Dun,
Let's
dun,
find.
dun,
Oh,
dun,
thank you,
dun.
Emmy. Oh my gosh, and thanks for having me on too. This is so much fun. I love it. Oh, I love this.
I had a dream that my dog had a British accent. I haven't been able to look at her the same since. She's a total diva, so it's pretty fitting.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
you know what you just made me think of when you read that comment is oh my gosh, what's that one movie? It has oh Meryl Streep where she's like the boss lady, and then it has the other lady. Oh my gosh, you know I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but she makes me think of that character like, bye darling, like she's super like
uh,
fancy dog.
the Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, she just made me think of that lady like, bye darling, like I'm super fancy dog. Yeah.
You're welcome, Sue. You're welcome. Thank you, Patty. Such fun. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Priscilla. Thank you, Connie, Dee Dee. Thank you again, Shauna. Great to meet you. See you again. Yes, thank you. And Lauren says Devil Wears Prada. Awesome. Well, guys, as always, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate one another. And when we educate one another, we grow. There's unity in community. Rose says, thank you so much. I really feel better about Mandy. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Lauren says, thank you. Leslie says, thank you. Guys, so remember, if you want Animal Spirit Workshop Sunday, email me, elias@eliaspatras.com. And take care, everyone. Shauna, again, thank you, but hold that thought. And guys, have a beautiful night. As soon as I'm done here, it's dinner and more unpacking. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.